Magiting at responsableng alagad ng batas, nagagabay sa transformasyong alay sa bayang Sinilangan, Maragtas Class of 2018. The ruling class and considered as the highest mammal. They are the ones in charge of running the Cadet Corps. They were the immediate supervisors or the plebe detail of the chiefs of the Corps, the Hinirang class of 2021, who act as their shepherd, their mother and father. They were the first teachers who enhanced and made them prepared to be members of the long maroon line. Under their supervision are the three lower classes. The Maragtas class of 2018 acts as the ruling class and exercises their duties and responsibilities as cadet officers. The first class cadets are on top of the hierarchy of ranks in the Cadet Corps. To look over their underclassmen is one of their major roles. They are the ones being looked up by their lower classes. Inspired and full of enthusiasm, please welcome the Maragtas class of 2018.
Sandigan ng mamamayan na may sigasig na itaguyod ang kapayapaan at ipaglaban ng bayan. Sandigan ng mamamayan na may sigasig na itaguyod ang kapayapaan at ipaglaban ng bayan. Sansiklab Class of 2019. The second class cadets, or the second highest mammal. The Sansiklab Class of 2019 acts as the right hand of the first class cadets. Under their supervision are the two lower classes of the Corps, composed of the Mandayog Class of 2020 and Hinirang Class of 2021. They work hand in hand with the ruling class in supervising the Hinirang Class of 2021 and also serve as their guide. Striving hard to build their ascendancy, ladies and gentlemen, the Sansiklab Class of 2019.
I the Corps of Cadets. Wow.
Tatlo kaya ang babae.
Galing eh.
Mga alagad ng batas na may diwa na sumisimbolo sa bagong araw na yumayakap at umaagapay sa ginituang lahi. Mandayog Class of 2020. The third class cadets, or the shear of the Corps. They are the ones in charge of the direct supervision to the chief of the Corps. They act as older brothers and sisters of their underclassmen, and they are expected to impart everything they know and learn in the Cadet Corps. The third class cadets depict the characteristics of a standard cadet. They impose discipline to the plebes and make sure that they are observing the basics. Considered as the tiger of the Corps, please welcome the Mandayog Class of 2020.
Konti lang sila, no? Sila lang yung pinakamarami. laging kain. Tripod.
Ladies and gentlemen, the upper class cadets, Maragtas class of 2018, Sansi Club class of 2019, and Mandayo class of 2020. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the battalion commander of the upper class cadets will issue series of command to test the proficiency of the cadets in manual of arms. The same command will be given to the Hinirang class of 2021 to show if they are already at par with the upperclassmen in rifle drill execution.
Ladies and gentlemen, the right shoulder arms or kanang balikat sandata of the upper class cadets.
Kanang balikat! Ta!
The right shoulder arms or kanang balikat sandata of Hinirang class of 2021.
Sinita ulit.
Ito na naman kanya.
The left shoulder arms or kaliwang balikat sandata of the upper class cadets.
Iwang balikat! Ta!
The left shoulder arms or kaliwang balikat sandata of Hinirang class of 2021.
Nahuhuli yung lagi makalawa na ano. Yun, yung mataas na.
The port arms or agap sandata of the upper class cadets.
Ogo! Ta!
The port arms or agap sandata of Hinirang class of 2021.
Yep.
The order arms or baba sandata of the upper class cadets. The order arms or baba sandata of Hinirang class of 2021. The inspection arms or siyasat sandata of the upper class cadets.
Yusuf! Tu!
The inspection arms or siyasat sandata of Hinirang class of 2021.
Para naman ako sira nito.
Ogo! Ta!
Sa kalapan.
Excited. Ayan, baba na. Aro. Sir.
Ta!
The Hinirang class of 2021 will now render salute to the upper class cadets.
Gol! Ta!
The upper class cadets acknowledges the salute.
Tanghal. Baba.
Oh! Ta!
And now, the President of Hinirang Class of 2021, Cadet 4th Class Alvin Spencer Pelayo Kahili, will ask permission to the troop commander that they are ready to join the long maroon line.
Nino! Ito po ang mga bagong kadete! Pagsaling!
Once acknowledged, the Incorporation Rites begin.
Kulon! Pong pagsaling! Pan!
Kahit anak. Join na sila. Welcome to the club. Kaya yun ang incorporation na.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Now, the acceptance for the elite ones begins. After a series of examination and rigid screening processes, the Academy unfolds its new chapter of story. Its portals are now open for the newly admitted cadets, in order to unleash them from their civilian character to refined individual. Surpassing the 45-day breaking period, or the cadet orientation program, paved the way for the 4th class men to submit themselves into a higher level of training and discipline. From this day forward, they will be under the supervision of the scrutinizing eyes of the upper class corps, in which their stability to withstand pressure should be greater than before. The learning they have acquired during the 45-day breaking period will be their tool to cope with the regimented way of living in the Cadet Corps. Once incorporated, the 4th class men will be exposed in many activities, which will require them to manage their time wisely, for academic instructions will also commence.
Oo. Eh, kulang yan eh. We are just talking about
Incorporation. It is more than just an event that showcases what they have learned in drills and rifle executions, or how snappy they are while marching toward the parade grounds. Instead, it signifies the readiness of the 4th class men to face even harder challenges. After finally letting go of their civilian antiques and renewing themselves into a dashing and refined individuals, worthy to be called cadets. Being the lowest ranking cadets in the Cadet Corps, they are expected to apply the basics and be well-rounded in every situation they are into. These 4th class men are also regarded as the workforce, wherein they become the primary in charge for activities in the Corps that requires manpower. The end of the 45-day cadet orientation program signals the beginning of another challenge to the 4th class men, as they will be joining the core activities with their upper class men. Their stability under pressure is once again put to test as they march towards a higher calling or renewing their commitment to a dream profession they decided to pursue. Higher expectation and deeper sense of responsibility will be added unto them. This will serve as a stepping stone in training this path road less traveled. They will be taught with core values and character that a cadet is expected to become. The new cadet orientation training program ends and the incorporation begins, indicating another preparation for another phase of adaptation. In this stage of uncertainty, the door now opens for another chapter in the ever-changing and ever-advancing cadet life for having stood strong, relentless, and unyielding amidst difficulties and hardship. Despite the inevitable changes that institution represents, new challenges and struggles await the newly incorporated cadets as they merge with the upper class corps.
The Academy grows strong with its motto, to learn today, to lead tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, the Corps of Cadets in regimental formation. You have just heard the sound of the adjutant's call that signals the start of the parade and review.
Tuntong ka lang daw. Tuntong ka lang.
May samot na kanyang din kaya.
The adjutant designates the Alpha Company as the base company. Therefore, all the other companies align with it.
Kaya di kitang passing review. Rank inspection. Rank inspection, pilal na rin, 4. No? Inspection doon. Kung ating mali, ano ba, mga kulang yung harap. O dusugan eh. Adjutant. Adjutant, field adjutant.
In a brisk manner called the adjutant's trot, the adjutant positions himself between the line of troops and the troop commander.
Mag-report siya kayo.
The adjutant directs the guard of the respective platoons to take their posts. He then directs the troops to execute parade drills for the sound off of the Philippine National Police Academy Band.
During the revolution in 1896, General Mariano Llanera started the revolt against the Spaniards and defeated the enemies by harnessing the band of Capiao Nueva Ecija and manifested that the attack was an ordinary parade. He placed the band in front and the Katapaneros behind, disguised as participants of the parade with concealed bolos and arms. The Spaniards were defeated because they were not prepared. The second historical event was recorded when the same band was recruited in Yusafe in Bayambang, Pangasinan in 1945 with 50 members.
The band was formed on an idea of the two energetic generals, Police Major General Rene R. Cruz and Police Major General Guillermo P. Enriquez, who were then the Superintendent and Assistant Superintendent of the Integrated National Police Training Command. The intellection was grounded on the need of organizing a band, since they become indispensable in so many occasions, like opening and closing ceremonies rendered to VIPs. With the approval of His Excellency, former President Fidel Valdez Ramos, who was then the Director General of the Integrated National Police and Chief of the Philippine Constabulary, Capiao 96 Band of Nueva Ecija has to be disbanded, and the Nacionale that the members were enlisted collectively to compose the first Integrated National Police Band on July 1, 1978, under the leadership of Master Sergeant Jose Pinogay Jr., with 30 playing musicians. The current PNPA band has the right to call itself Band 96 Makabayan, although the band, as compared to other major services band, is young in existence. It is a century-old band, which was founded in 1820 and very much historic.
The PNPA band has been in existence for almost 33 years and has displayed its individual talents and group skill for every performance they have together with the Corps of Cadets, Philippine National Police Academy, manifested during arrival honors, parade and reviews, opening and closing ceremonies, silent drill exhibition, as well as in concerts. As a universal medium of communication in the field of music, this cultural achievement not only projects the image of the police service, but to enhance the rapport between the law enforcement sector and the community.